I'm so passionate about real estate because now that I'm in this industry, which I discovered as a second career, I know how many opportunities it creates. I joined Royal LePage in August of 2017, and I chose real estate in 2014 for many reasons. I wanted to be an architect, it was a field that I wanted to get into, and I chose commercial real estate because my background in sales was corporate sales.
Royal LePage has been absolutely integral in me being able to grow my business over the last 22 years. I came into the office as a young 25-year-old kid, and immediately the older real estate brokers took me under their wing. They were always open to help, to mentor, to coach me through any problems I might have. What got me to join real estate was the fact that my mother was a realtor, so I grew up around real estate and always had a certain affinity for the business.
What surprised me the most when I joined Royal LePage was how much you didn't know when you came out of school. The training, the support, the resources, they were all set up to jumpstart a new realtor's career.
Royal LePage helps me first and foremost by the reputation of its brand. It has such credibility. It is so well respected.
It's a national brand with a 100-year history. Our Royal LePage quarterly market reports and forecasts help position us as industry leaders and informing Canadians on what's happening in the real estate market.
We are dealing with, some people's largest investments. Selecting somebody who has experience, knowledge, but also the ability to put themselves in the client's shoes, understand what they need, is something that will inspire trust and confidence.
What I learned the most when I joined Royal LePage is how involved and how committed the management team and our brokers are to the Royal LePage Shelter Foundation.
We are the only real estate brand in Canada that has its own dedicated charitable foundation, the Royal LePage Shelter Foundation. How fitting that we're providing shelter for our clients in terms of housing, and we're also helping women and children escape violence through the Shelter Foundation.
This is a charity that is fully funded by Royal LePage. So one of the nicest things about it is that every dollar donated or raised goes directly to the people or the programs that need it.
And that is really something that is unique to us and very special, and is a great testament to how this company and our brokers are committed to bettering the lives of others.
Royal LePage offers many resources to allow its realtors to stand out from the competition, but the one that I use and I think appreciate the most is Protection Royale. Protection Royale is an insurance program that is designed to make our buyers and sellers feel more at ease with some of the major issues that sometimes come up in a transaction.
We have the tools, we have the resources that all the big brands have, while having the flexibility and the freedom that we have as independent contractors and working for ourselves.
The technology side of things has really given us an edge with things like the Sphere, a fantastic back-end CRM program that allows us to accelerate our business, to advertise, to use social media as a medium for marketing, and to really be able to engage not only our current clients, but also our past clients.
On top of that, we have the benefit of being brokers that are as much part of the real estate board as we are of the larger community of commercial brokers, and therefore we can serve our clients on all aspects, and we have the tools to be able to do that.
If I could describe Royal LePage in one word, it would be family. I know it's funny to say that. We're going to work, you feel it's a career, but you really do feel like part of a family.
If I could describe Royal LePage in one word, it would be the best. And the reason for it is, you know what, the list will go on, but ultimately community, support, values, just all the different programs, and just the fact that it's a Canadian national brand. There's so many fantastic reasons as to why.
Royal LePage could be described in many, many words. But if I had to pick just one, I would pick the word fun. And not because we're not serious and not because we don't know what we're doing, but because it's an industry that can be very challenging, can be very stressful, and I think it's important to bring that element of lightness and fun and joy to our clients, to our transactions, to what we do, because ultimately, what we do is fun. We are buying real estate, we are buying a home, we're buying an investment, we're selling, it should be a pleasurable and fun transaction. And that's what I think we can bring to the table while making sure that everything is done professionally and respectfully. And that's what I like to bring to the table to my clients.
If somebody's thinking of joining Royal LePage, they have experience in the industry, I would invite them to come and hang out in an office for a while. They're going to experience something a little bit different. There's a company culture. There's something that's just sort of an intangible, if you will, that you'll realize when you join this company. The people are fantastic, the culture is amazing, and there's so many tools to grow their business. I think it's more the regional and the national family and the culture, as I said, that keeps me satisfied, more than satisfied, extremely happy with the brand, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. That was fun, that was easy.